Hi, good Thursday afternoon to you all, YouTube. It is 12:35 now, as you can see by the clock there on the upper right. This is Thursday. I'm here with you today to do a special video. A couple, 3 days ago, I had an idea about making a video on making a album side. I don't know how many of you guys know this, but I'm a huge fan of the Abbey Road Beatles album, and primarily the B-side. I mean, I like the whole album, but the B-side to me is just one of those albums that I don't know. It's a great album to me. I just think it's fantastic. But whatever. I thought it would be interesting to put together an album made up of covers of the same songs that are on that album side. So what I did was went through YouTube and started looking for covers of the songs on that album. And there's no shortage of covers for that. And obviously some are better than others. And I tried to pick the best ones and, use those. And again, my primary goal in doing this is not so much about what I'm doing, putting this together, but primarily the artists that are almost to my mind as talented as the original artists, the Beatles, in doing stuff like this. I mean, there are some talented, very talented individuals out there, and a lot of them are on YouTube. And as such, I think they should be promoted as best as possible. And that's what this is about. You will find links in the video description to each of the videos that I took a song from. And so I urge you to watch the originals and like them, all of them. And again, they are worth a look and to see. A lot of these artists, they basically performed all the parts. They played all the instruments, did all the singing, did everything themselves, and then mixed it all together. And that in itself is a monumental task. Take it from somebody who's done it, I know. But like I said, it is well worth your time to look at those people and, like I said, just see what they're all about. And first thing we're going to do is basically go over them one by one, and I'm doing them in the order that they appear on the album. Like I said, the song they did, in that order. And we're going to take a look at those, and I think you'll enjoy it. I hope you do anyway. And as always, let me know in the comments what you think. So let's get on with the look at the artist involved. Okay, first song on the B-side of Abbey Road is Here Comes the Sun. And what better way to add that song to our little project here than with these two ladies, MonaLisa twins. These girls have been around since 2007, I believe, on YouTube when they were 13. They were born in Vienna, Austria, in 1994. And so, like I said, they've been around for a long time, and they've been at their craft for a long time, and they're very good at it. And you guys, the link for the video that I took this track from is in the description below, and you really need to check out each one of these artists and watch their video, and please leave a like, because these guys are talented, and like I said, they are the ones that deserve all the credit for this. What I've done is just basically put them together in basically a format that you can listen to and hear them all as if they were making the album themselves. And that to me was fun to do, and like I said, that's why I did it. But again, these people that I'm mentioning now, or will be going through here on this video, are the people who created the content, and I want to make sure they get the credit for this. And again, check out the link below for their video, and also when you play the videos, click on their channel and check out some of their other videos. These girls have been around for a long time doing a lot of Beatles covers. If you like Beatles music, and you will obviously like their music as far as the way they do it. And they do other songs as well, original songs, and they do other, I believe, 60s bands covers and stuff like that. But again, they are very, very talented, and as such, I believe you should check them out. So there you go. That's the first one on our list here, and we'll move on to the next one now. Okay, the second song on our album side is Because, and the artist is AllYouNeedIsLub, and we'll click on his page and go to his home page and check that out. And there you can see. Not much in the About page on this. I'm not really sure a lot about this person. He hasn't really done a lot of videos, as you can see. Let's look at the videos. Well, he's done quite a few. But no matter how many he's done, he's very talented and has done a very good job of this on this particular track. He obviously plays all of the parts and sings all of the melody. And like I said, that in itself takes a lot. I take it from one who has tried many times in vain to do stuff like this. It is difficult, and not only the editing involved and video and audio both, but it's hard to do all the parts. And like I said, he plays piano, plays guitar and bass, and like I said, sings on it. So this is the multi-talented person, like I said, and this you need to check out the video that this comes from, and it's in all these songs I'm going over. The video that they were taken from, it will be in a description link and below, and you can check out the individual videos and look at those and see these people, that they are, that talented. And again, this is all about them. The only thing I did, and that's why I'm making this, is basically to promote them, because I think what I did was, it takes a little bit of a whatever to do. I'm not discounting that, but like I said, nothing compared to what these people have done. And these people, now this guy has not been real active, as you can see by his videos, but again, they're good. And if he is there, you need to follow him and check him out. So that's All You Need Is Lub. I think a very clever title. So again, he does obviously Beatles covers mostly. Check it out, and let's move on to the next person on our list. Okay, number 3 on our list of artists on this album is this guy here. Did the You Never Give Me Your Money cover for our album that we've made. I guess he pronounced that Ewan. Cunningham, whatever, however he pronounces it. But he's the one that did this song, and again, I will click on his channel. So he does covers. Obviously, there's Running on Empty, Jackson Browne. And I believe he's been doing this for a while. He started playing drums at 4, so he's 19 at the time he made this page or his video thing. So let's see, that was in whatever year it was, 2011. So he's a little bit older now, but like I said, still he's a very talented person, and as such, we should give him a listen. That's what this is all about. You can see some of the songs that he has played there, and anybody that can do this is just, to me, totally talented. And that's what this video is about, is showcasing these people that are out there doing stuff like this. And I think, again, like a lot of the other artists, as far as playing multiple parts on a video, that in itself is very difficult to do and edit it and stuff like that. But again, this is a really truly talented individual, and as such, again, we need to check it out. And you will find the link for his song in the description below, and I urge you to check him out, support him, and like I said, just make sure you see where this song came from, and again, you get an idea of the talent level of these people. And so like I say, that's pretty much it, and we'll move on down to the next one. I believe Sun King is next. Let's check it out. Alright, well, the next person on our list here is Nevernous, who primarily does Beatles covers. As you can see in his list of songs that he has done quite a few of them. And of course, the people that you want on an album like this is the people who do this stuff a lot. Now, apparently he's not been active for 7 years, so I don't know if he gave up the gig or what, but it is what it is. While he was doing it, he was doing it very well, and as most of the people on this list have been doing it well. I like to say these people have more talent in their little finger than I have in my whole body, and that's the truth with all of these people. And again, link for the song that we used of his is in the description below. Please check that out, like it. Again, check on some of his other videos if you like, because like I said, these people, every one of them could be a star in their own right, I guess. But so like I said, it is what it is. But I just want to let you know that these people are out there, and they're making fantastic music. Now, it's not country music, Bill, but it is good music, and talent is talent. I don't care what kind of music you make. So, all right, let's go to the next one, please. All right, well, the last group of artists that we're going to look at here is a group called Saltwater Roses, and they primarily do Beatles covers. And the one they've done here is outstanding, as is the rest of the ones that I've seen so far. Looking at their, doing a Google for them, I think there was a biography on Last FM. These guys have been around for a while, over 20 years at least, and been doing Beatles covers and stuff like that. So they're very, very good. And you can tell by the song, which again is linked to in the description below, the medley. Now you will notice that the medley starts off with "You Never Give Me Your Money." I decided to use the other version that I found for that, and started this group's edition with the next song on that list, which is. I've done forgot now, but Me, Mr. Mustard, I believe. But anyway, the group, like I say, you can tell by the way they sound that they've been doing this for a while, and they are professionals, I guess is what you'd call it. They're from, I believe, Nova Scotia and places up there, and I'm not really sure all of. Like I said, you can find their biography on Last FM and check them out if you want. But again, these guys, have done a lot on this album because they do the medley, and that's probably the main part of the album, this side of the album, I should say. So be sure to give a listen to their song, the video that this came from, and like I said, check out their other songs as well. Like I said, they're very good, and they deserve every bit of your time and my time and anybody else's time that appreciates good music. So, like I said, that's what we're all about here is good music. Again, not me, but these guys. So check them out, and let's get on with the video. Alright, as I mentioned, this video is about the album Abbey Road by the Beatles. I have been a huge fan of this album since it came out in 1969, when I was just a lad of 18. And like I said, they were into their, I guess, transitional phase pretty much heavy at this time. They had, gone away from the pop sound that they were noted for, I guess, earlier stuff. And, this was in their transcendental, whatever type phase, I guess. But anyway, the album itself, some people say drugs, I don't, whatever it is, it is. But again, to me, this is one of the greatest albums ever made, and that's why I wanted to do this. The Beatles do it best, obviously, but there's a lot of talented people out there doing covers of not only Beatles songs but other songs as well. And I just kind of wanted to see what a cover song or cover artist version of this album side B, which to me is the favorite side of mine, and on this album it has the medley on it. It has it's just a good, I could listen to it over and over again. It's just one of those albums that you can do that with. And like I said, I just wanted to, in my own mind, I wonder what a album like that would sound like, made up of cover songs. And I tried to make it as close as possible to the original. Obviously, there's some of the artists that are featured here. The first ones are female, so obviously that's not the same. But again, I think overall it's very good effort on their part and my part as far as putting it together. What you're going to notice is basically the timing and the level editing on my part. I've tried to make all the songs at the same level, audio level, and I've tried to make them the same basic speed as well. Now, this was pretty easy to do on the first part of the album, but on the last part of the album, where the medley comes in and Saltwater Roses, I ended up speeding that up by a factor of 1.01. That's not much, but I think it added just exactly what was needed to sync the rest of the artists in with these guys. Not saying they were slow. If you listen to the individual videos, which I hope you guys do, because that's what it's all about, those people are the talent here. I'm just putting together something I kind of in my mind envisioned and wanted to see what it would sound like. And as I mentioned maybe previously, I don't know, there will be a link in the description below to the entire album side MP3 that you can click on and download if you like and listen to it at your own leisure. But again, it's not all about that. It's mainly about these guys, how talented they are, and these guys are the original, obviously, and we all know how talented they were. And sad to realize that two of them are gone, and there are only two left. So anyway, that's the whole basis, and I'm going to go into some other stuff on why I did what I did and stuff like that in Audacity, and we'll look at that as well. But this is where I got the idea from as far as putting this together. I wanted to see exactly what it would sound like, and I think it sounded pretty good. And like I said, I'm not disappointed at all with the results from it. And like I said, it is it's just it's hard to mess up a perfect album. I mean, you know what I'm saying. I know you can, but if you're doing a good job of performing it, I mean, it's the music is there. Obviously, the songwriting abilities of the Beatles have been, shines through on this album, even with the trucks. And I know there's a lot of talk about that as well. But again, that's not what it's about to me. Those things are in the past, and it is what it is. These were the times it came from. Anybody who lived through the 60s and 70s and on up, know what it is what it is. It is our past, and so like I said, to think that something like this could come out of all that, well, that's just a better thing to think, I think, than the drugs itself. But like I said, it is what it is. So I just kind of wanted to go over the original people here that were responsible for this, and show you that that's where the idea came from. The B side of the album. Now, there's nothing wrong with the A side of this album, side 1, side 2, whatever you want to call it. It's good in its own rights, but to me, it's the second side. It's just one of those album sides, kind of like Tommy and the Who, that you could just sit and listen to all the way through, and it just obviously every album has good songs to it, but the Abbey Road side B is just something you put on. And in fact, when I made MP3s of the songs off my albums and things like that for this, I made one that was just a complete MP3 of the whole side, and taken as it was came off the record. And so, like I said, that was part of the that was part of it then, and it was just a good thing. So again, like I said, there's just some albums that you can do that with, and other other albums that are just made up of songs that you like or are popular or whatever you want to call it. But anywho, that's that. So let me go into a little bit about the mechanics of the way I did this, and we'll look at that a little bit. And again, there is no other than me talking, there is not going to be any music on this album. The album, video, I should say. There, like I said, there is a link in the description where you can download the MP3 of this that I made, and also that has a image that I made along with it, created with all of the artists on this album, and that's all of them. So, like I said, you can check that out as well. Basically, if you play the MP3 with any media player, really, VLC does it. Any kind of media player that I used. Of course, I'm using Linux, so it's a little bit different. But any media, Windows media player will do the same thing. It will display that image as you listen to the music, and that's kind of neat. So like I say, that's that. And let me get into like I said, the Audacity part of this, and we'll take a look at and see what I did and how I went about doing this. So stay tuned. Alright, we are in Audacity now, as you can see. I think most people recognize it to do any kind of audio editing at all. These are the songs that are on the album. Obviously you can tell which, they're separated by a little bit of a silent part between each one of them. So if you look at it that way, this is the first song here, which is, let me see here. That's Here Comes the Sun is the first one right here, and I think because it's the second one here, and then You Never Give Me Any Money, or Give Me Your Money, I think is how it says. And then Sun King is here, and it goes right into the medley here, right to this point here. And the medley is all the rest of the album. I had mentioned before that I had sped up part of the, or I maybe did. It depends on how I put this video together. But I did mention it in another part of the video that I did, that I sped up one of the performers, and that is the medley. Why I did that was because the way they performed this, and again, if you listen to the original recordings from the video links that are provided in the description, you will see that there's not really that much of a difference. But I think with the rest of the performers on the album, I think it worked out better that way. Again, the speed up was only 1.01 times the original, so that's only 0.01 faster than the original, and that's not much, but I think it was just enough to make them blend better with the rest of the artist, I believe. And that's the only thing I did as far as that's concerned. Now, I did do some level adjustments. Sun King was very loud. When I made this, it was at least as loud as this up here, and I was trying to capture the original spirit of the album and give the illusion that basically this was the same type of album, and that's what. In other words, what I tried to do was get this as close as I could to the original. I didn't do a perfect job. One of the other aspects of the medley part of this is it is live in front of a live audience, and you will hear some audience participation in this. I've cut out some of it, but there was some of it I could not cut out without taking away from the performance. And I don't think it really made that big a difference, but like I said, you will hear that in the if you listen to the whole thing, and I hope you do. Again, I worked on this. To me, it was a labor of love. I kind of enjoy doing stuff like this, working with audio editors and video editors for that matter. But again, to me, it's fun to do, and I guess it's my creative side or whatever you want to call it. But even if it's somebody else's labors of love, efforts as far as performing and things like that, I like to see what I can do with that after they do it and they've had their say with it. I like to try to redo it, remaster it, whatever you want to call it. But again, I think this is it's worth a listen. Anybody who enjoys this album like I do, or even if you don't enjoy it like I do, because I'm really kind of a nut on this album. And so again, if you are a Beatles fan and like I said, you do like Abbey Road, give it a listen, please, and let me know what you think in the comments below. And If you want to see something similar on another album or something like that, I can do that. But I my primary goal here on this whole video is for the artist that made this, and I don't want anybody to think it's about me. What I've done is basically nothing compared to what they did, and I can't stress that enough, because again, these guys are just so very talented. I'm in awe of their talent, and like I said, for me to do what I did, I just thought it would sound good together, and I'm sure maybe somebody else has had the same idea. Maybe somebody else has done this. I don't know. I have not seen it. I haven't really looked for it, to tell you the truth. But again, like I said, this is just what I wanted to do today. Actually, this started a couple days ago, and I was telling Bob about this. What I wanted to do, and of course this is going to be on my MonaLisa channel, and so it is what it is. I did upload. Somebody might have caught a brief glimpse of the song, or the title. I'll get it right here in a minute. The video of this MP3 playing. I did it for one reason, that was to get a image of it. And then I figured out later on how to add the image in without doing that. And so I took that video down from my channel. There was a copyright on it from, I'm guessing, one of the artists on here, and I don't know which one it was, but the copy was out of Argentina. And I do also want to apologize to anyone who is offended by this, of me doing this. And if that's offends you, of me putting your song with somebody else or whatever, or speeding up or slowing down or changing the level or whatever I have done, I apologize. It's not my intent to in any way take anything away from your performance at all. It is to let other people hear what's out there, and like I said, check out your channel, and like I said, that's what it's all about, is you guys. So again, that's the reason I did it. I just want to see what it sounded like, and hear if it sounded anything at all close to the original. And I think it did. I think it came out pretty good. Obviously, there is some differences, but again, I think overall it came out very well, and I like to think that I had a little bit to do with it, but again, not much. So like I say, it's all the people who actually performed in it. That's the ones that are the true artists. So I think that's going to do me. Like I say, I appreciate you guys watching this. Do, as I said, check out all the links in the description below. There will be links to each individual video that the songs on this album come from. And please watch those and like those. Comment if you want. But again, like I said, overall, mainly check those out, and be sure to do that. Download the MP3 if you want. The link is down there. And let me know if you think I did a fairly good job of putting these together. And also, if you have any ideas on what I could have done better to make it better, sound better, whatever, let me know that too. And like I say, I'm all about getting help from anybody that wants to give it. And like I said, and that back and forth that we have on YouTube, I think is a great thing. And so I just, that's all I feel about it. So again, there's nothing I'm meaning in a bad way towards anyone on here. And again, I've tried to link to everyone's video on here and show that that's the people with the talent. So I'm going to get off here right now and get on with some other stuff I've got to do. So you all have a great day. Thank you so very much for watching, and we will see you later.